Now, this is the year, Harry, isn't it, that we're going to grow this podcast.
Is it?
Take over the world.
I mean, Al, I'm never going to be the kind of person that has a party in my house.
Why am I even asking you?
I genuinely cannot remember the last time I stayed up till 12 o'clock on New Year's Eve.
I don't know why people find January depressing. And once we switched it on, we could not stop.
Yeah, this is a great time
the
for
watch
binging.
list is more extensive at this time of year.
Because that's, it's the thing that makes me feel alive, Al.
Will
PH, that's
Ferrell
PH.
from Elf. No, Will Ferrell.
He asked someone from Traitors to get a
Well, one
selfie.
of the-
Like, he never does stuff like that. Yeah, if that's not your thing, then go with Al's recommendation. But if you like...
Welcome to Binge. Happy New Year, Harry.
Happy New Year, Al.
2025.
That's mad.
It's nuts. Do you remember? I said this before. I used to see numbers like that on a credit card as in the expiry, and you'd think that's not going to happen. And here we are, 2025.
I remember being at primary school and looking at these 18-year-olds who used to come back for a reunion from when they left. I'd be, that will never be me. I'll never be 18. That's so far away.
I know, but now, as we near the care home, it all looks so possible.
I'm 40 this year.
Shut up.
Yeah.
2025? Mm-hmm. That's disgusting. Just 40? Are you
Oh.
sure? Now, this is the year, Harry, isn't it, that we're going to grow this podcast.
Is
We're gonna
it?
take over the world of
Yes.
podcasting. So
That would be good.
this should be your New Year's resolution
Tell
to
me.
follow us on Apple and Spotify. There you go.
And that's quite a simple New Year's resolution. People often set their targets too high. Like run a marathon or don't drink alcohol or, don't do any of that. Just go onto Apple or Spotify and just click follow.
Yeah. Just keep it
that's
simple
easy.
for yourself. Just a little one.
And then you can say, well, I've done my New Year's resolution already.
Exactly.
And feel good about yourself.
Okay, when we look back then at some of the things that we've recommended, because we started this in... When was it? Like September?
No
we
idea.
started. So we've recommended all sorts of things, comedies and dramas and documentaries.
Yep.
I think we should pick one thing. If we had to rewatch one thing that we've recommended, what would it be?
Favourite thing you've watched in 2024? It doesn't have to have been a series from 2024 or a book from 2024.
No.
Something you enjoyed the most last year.
And since we've been doing this podcast.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
So some of my highlights have been Industry on BBC iPlayer, Game of Thrones, it's on Sky, Slow Horses, Apple Plus, Mr. In Between, Disney Plus, and then also two films, Wicked and Better Man. I'm going to do a top three in no particular order. And this wouldn't normally be the case because I love series. Like I normally get... In fact, I'm going to change my mind here. Okay, let's do a top four.
No. Top four is not a thing.
There's never a format, is it?
It's never a four.
No.
It always is a three.
What about an honourable mention?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Damn.
You have to. Come on.
Okay.
Get a grip.
Okay. I think it's between Wicked, Better Man, and Mr. In Between.
Mr. In Between. That was that weird thing, wasn't it? Where the man was like a nice dad, but a killer.
A Hitman, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
an amazing series. Wicked is just, I went to the cinema. It was the first time I've been to the cinema twice to watch a film in a while. I went twice.
So, gun to your head, Mr. In Between.
Yeah, it's quite, talking of guns to your head, it's quite violent.
Oh,
so
that's perfect.
if that's not your thing, then go with Al's recommendation. But if you like a bit of drama, I wouldn't say violence is brilliantly written, brilliantly acted. It's got a cult following, and I can see why. Because in fact, it's gone beyond cult now. It's an amazing series.
Okay. Some of the things that I talked about was Colin from Accounts, BBC iPlayer, Will and Harper, which was the documentary about Harper, his best friend, becoming a woman. Mm-hmm. The Perfect Couple on Netflix, Nobody Wants This, which was the rom-com.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, the documentary.
Is that
was
out yet?
brilliant. Yeah. What do you mean, is it out yet? We talked about it.
I know we did, but you get to watch things in advance.
Oh, no. It's out now.
Oh, okay. I definitely need to watch that.
Yeah, lots of stuff, lots of books. Frankie by Graham Norton, I loved. This Is Not a Pity Memoir by Abby Morgan. So I'll do top three then.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go Superman, the Christopher Reeve story.
Okay.
Love that. I did love Better Man, actually, as well.
Yeah. Is that in your top three?
I think it's going to have to be in the top three. No, it can't be. Will and Harper.
Okay.
That was a brilliant documentary. So, okay, Will and Harper, Superman, Christopher Reeve story. And I'm going to go book, This Is Not a Pity Memoir.
Al, you've given us your top 3, but I'm going to have to push you for an answer. What is your number 1 thing that you've watched, read, or listened to this year, 2024?
Okay, none of those.
None of those?
I'm going to go with Colin from Accounts.
Are you?
Just because I thought it was so light and fun. And actually, you know, when things are grim, you come home and you just want something to entertain you. And we would really laugh at that. And there's not many things that you really laugh at these days, I think. So I'm going to go with that as just a very uplifting choice. And if anybody's feeling depressed, that's the answer. Yeah.
We should have done book podcast series, really, shouldn't we?
I know, but by this time next year, Rodney,
we'll be sorted.
We'll know what we're doing. So that's fine.
Okay. You mentioned Superman. I saw this week that is a series called Superman and Lois that's quite a big hit that I'd never heard of. Yeah, it's like they've just had a season finale, like season 4 or 5 or something.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, how have I never heard of that? It's about when Superman and Lois return to Smallville and have had kids and they go back home. Look, there they are.
Oh.
So they have teenage boys, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's on BBC iPlayer.
BBC iPlayer, and it's got a decent score on IMDb.
There you are. They don't know anything, but okay.
I did, because there was a bit of chat online about the season finale being amazing. So
there you are. There's something for you to watch with your iPad in bed.
I like
going
the
into
sound of that.
2025.
I watched the Superman documentary with Christopher Reeve, and then I watched Superman and Lois.
All right, then. So going into this new year, there's tons of stuff. So first one is Missing You, which is a series on Netflix. Harlan Coben, you know him, the author?
Yep.
He's adapted lots of different books for Netflix, and this is the latest one. So it's called Missing You. Have you watched any of the others?
I was just laughing at the fact that I lied. You know Harlan Coben. Yep.
Harlan Coben. Harlan Coben did the one with Fool Me Once. Right, so Michelle Keegan, Joanna Lumley. That was a Harlan Coben series.
Okay,
that was
yes.
massive kind of this time last year, I'd say.
Okay, so Missing You. So that's a new adaptation. So was it a book? So he writes books. And
so he writes books and then they get adapted.
Good skills, Harlan. There's Selling the City.
Amazing.
Here we go. Season 1, Netflix original. Spin-off to Selling Sunset, following estate agents at Douglas Elliman as navigating the cutthroat world of luxury real estate in New York City.
That sounds amazing.
That's right up our street, isn't it?
So up our street. Then you've got You're Cordially Invited. This is on Prime. Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon team up in this uproarious wedding comedy that promises laughs from start to finish. Oh, amazing.
That sounds great.
Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell, that is a match made in heaven.
That's a good combo. I love anything he does.
So is that a series? What does it say? Oh, it's a film. You're Cordially Invited. Yes, that'll be, I love a rom-com.
Right, The Traitors, UK Season 3, UK audiences will finally be able to watch this in January. On BBC One and iPlayer, the 3rd season will once again feature host Claudia Winkleman overseeing a group of civilians in the Scottish Highlands as they compete for 120 grand cash prize.
Now, see, I never watched the first series, but we got into the second one. And once we switched it on, we could not stop.
Yeah, so Dougie, my bandmate, he rarely gets hooked on things, and he was just raving.
Did you see it?
No, I never saw it. He was raving about it. It's the first time I think I've seen him ask someone for a selfie. He asked someone from Traitors to get a selfie.
Well, one of the winners?
Yeah, one of the winners. Like, he never does stuff like that. He was like... So, yeah, I need to watch that. So you don't need to have watched season 1 or 2, do you?
No. It's literally like a reality show.
Okay, let's get on that.
And there's a celebrity version coming as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you fancy it?
No.
Do you think you'd be good at it?
No. Well, maybe Poker Face. I would do it at some point, but it's like, you know what it's like. I can't go to Scotland for 3 weeks and leave the children. But they've got good people, like already confirmed as Stephen Fry, I think.
Really?
And Alan Carr.
Really?
And Jennifer Saunders.
That's a good
Tom
watch.
Daly.
That's a
Claire
good
Baldwin.
watch, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not getting asked on that. I missed the boat. I could have been on the pilot, maybe.
Now, we have got some really good guests coming up for this new year, starting off with the tremendous Angela Scanlon on the 9th of January. She
great.
will bring energy. If anybody's feeling flat on a January, you won't be for long.
Great. Well, I look forward to that. That is next week.
That will be great, won't it?
It will indeed. Well, look, have a great year, everyone.
Please do share your recommendations. Really important now as we go into a new year, because everybody's hibernating at this time.
Yeah, this is a great time for binging.
The watch list is more extensive at this time of year than usual, isn't it? Because there's more time. So what are you doing? How are you hibernating? What are you watching whilst you're hibernating?
Yeah.
You can ask us any questions as well by emailing hello@bingepodcastofficial.com.
Yeah, you can send us a message or a voice note on WhatsApp on 07418 627 194. The number's in the description. Binge is a Viral Tribe entertainment production. Join us next time as we help you sort the binge-worthy from the
Bin-worthy. Happy New Year.
Goodbye.